and welcome back to Jazz's Angel Number Tarot. I am super excited to get into today's video because today we are doing a pick a card on your path to marriage, your future wife, your future husband, life partner, your path getting there. So before I get started, you can hit me up on Etsy in the description below. For your protection, that's the only place, the only way you can get a private reading from me, okay? Like this video, please. I appreciate it. Subscribe to my channel if you feel called to. And other than that, we're just gonna jump right in, okay? So pause the video if you need more time, and yes, you can pick more than one pile. But we have group 1 with the pink stone, group 2 with the dark blue stone, group 3 with the yellow stone, and group 4 with the purple stone. So just take 3 deep mindful breaths, center yourself, center your intuition, and then pick the pile or the piles that you're being called to, and we're just gonna get started. All right, group 1 with the pink stone, let's get right into it, okay? Your path to marriage. So first we have vulnerability, thriving, emotional withdrawal, and purpose. These are the cards under your stone, the fundamental cards for your path to marriage. So purpose, I know what I am here to do is what it says at the bottom of this card. So you're getting to a point where you're starting to self-discover what your purpose is on this earth, you know, what you're meant to do, what direction you intend for your life to go in. And I will say, your life purpose does change throughout your life, so don't feel like there's just like one path that's going to lead you to marriage, but your purpose is definitely a part of it in some way, somehow. We have emotional withdrawal, so I feel like detaching from romance is what's bringing you closer to it. Focusing on another thing is how you're meeting your person that you're going to enter a life partnership, a marriage with, your future wife, husband. So the universe like keeps trying to push you towards the pursuance of your life purpose, because it's like killing 2 birds with 1 stone. That's actually what's putting you in a life partnership. Vulnerability. Listen to your vulnerable feelings as they contain wisdom and inspiration, and pray for strength to focus on your priorities no matter what. So yeah, I feel like there's definitely a bigger purpose to your life, group 1. I'm getting this very special energy from you guys where it's like you're going to have a huge impact. If you're living out your highest path, you're going to have a heavy impact on this world. Whether as an entertainer, an environmentalist, an entrepreneur, a philanthropist, whatever it is your life path takes you to, you're gonna really do some big things, but it's gonna require vulnerability. You're going to, because you know, we live in such a masculine dominated society where it's like we're taught that masculine energy, hustle, working, running, you know, going hard is the path to getting what it is that you want, what it is that you desire, when really there's a whole part of us that is suppressed, and that side is the feminine side, and that's where you attract best case scenario to you. So it's uncomfortable, your path to marriage, because it requires you to be vulnerable. You feel like nothing I'm doing right now is bringing me towards a relationship, bringing me towards my life partner, but it is. So it takes extreme vulnerability, and it's like, I saw a TikTok the other day, someone was like, it's crazy how you have to completely let go of everything you want to get everything you want. And that's how it feels with you guys. Like you have to risk losing it, where you're not risking losing it. It's just you're not focusing all your attention and energy on it. So you don't see in the 3D where it's happening, but it's happening. And then we have the thriving card. So I feel like you're helping other people with their lives. Your life is also benefiting from this, but a very interesting path here. I would say like money potentially has to do with this, but it's, I keep hearing life purpose, life purpose, life purpose. Like they don't want me to focus on the money even. That's also something that I'm hearing for you guys kind of separately from this romance message. In the pursuit of your life purpose, don't tie it to money. Don't tie it to how much money you're gonna make. Don't allow the money to determine what you do, because the universe is gonna bless you if you play your role. But if you try to play someone else's role because that's the role that's seen as the most abundant, you know, you're not gonna reach your highest path. Because here's the honest to goodness truth. There are people doing what I do, not me, but there are tarot readers out here that are making just as much money as people who went to school for 8 years to be surgeons and doctors. How? Because they tapped into their path. They didn't say, okay, well, this makes sense. This is what's gonna make me the most money. They went for what they were passionate about. and now they're making as much money as the people in society who have worked and hustled and gone through sleepless nights and endless schooling to get where they are. So the truth is slowly but surely being revealed, but that's like a message someone really needed to hear, and the universe is letting you know you have so much support. So we have destiny and spiritual strength. Your path to your husband, your wife, is through the pursuit of your life purpose, period. That is exactly what's gonna get you there. And they want me to speak with confidence when I say this so that you guys get that confirmation that what you've intuitively been feeling is true. I feel an energy of someone kind of on the fence, you know? And I say it all the time, like, if you can't go through it, go around it, you know? If you can't manifest love anymore, you hit a wall, you know, start to focus on something else. It'll have an effect on other areas of your life, and it doesn't make sense. But that's the point. Like, this is the intuitive side. There's an alternate route to getting your future wife, your future husband than most people are taking. I don't want to say you're not going to find them on the dating apps, but your partner is going to be attracted to you. Tapping into your intuition is going to be very important for you guys. We have destiny and then the intuition card. Destiny and then intuition. Intuition is a huge part of your path to marriage. Let's get into the tarot so we can get into some more nitty-gritty details. But I definitely see for you guys, group one, your path to your life partner, your husband, your wife, is going to be through the pursuit of your life's purpose. The universe is telling you, tap into your soul, learn more about who and what you are, discover who and what you are and what your purpose is. And even it's, you know, your purpose for the time being, because like I said, that, you know, will change throughout your lifetime. Find out what that is now. Do not focus on love. That's just gonna land you with someone who is not your person. It's going to be a waste of time. Four of Wands in reverse. Focusing on marriage is not going to get you closer to marriage. Pursuing marriage is not going to get you closer to marriage unless you've been intuitively guided to do so. Because, okay, for an example, say you guys are pursuing your life purpose. Your life purpose is blogging about saving the turtles. I don't know, you guys, okay? Just an example. And then you get an intuitive nudge one night, you know, as you're away from your hometown, say you are saving the turtles somewhere across the country. You're like, I wonder who's around. Let me get this dating app. You get on the dating app, you meet the love of your life. You go on the first date with them and they are so enthralled by you, by the fact that you're pursuing a purpose that really resonates with them because they had an uncle, a long lost uncle that was saving the turtles. Like, it's gonna be so synchronistic and random like that. So it's not that like going on the dating apps eventually or doing things that people are doing when they're looking for love. It's not that will not be a part of your process, but not unless you're specifically intuitively guided to, because it's very synchronistic, very magical. And that's why it's going to take you guys being so vulnerable, because it's your path, you know? Trying to embody what someone else has done to find love is not going to get you there. It's going to be like the universe is going to give you the exact coordinates, the right place, the right time. Boom, it's going to happen for you. And it's going to take a lot of vulnerability because, like I said, we live in a masculine, exalted society where it's like they teach us like this is how you get what you want. You manifest. You work, you know, and that's not the way you do it. Work. You know, I gotta, you can take the girl out of the ratchet, but you can't take the ratchet out of the girl. We got the Temperance card that just came out for you guys. So everything in moderation, everything is gonna happen in balance, but it's gonna happen very magically, like exactly when it should. So, you guys, I know. We want to know all the answers. We want to know when, we want to know how, but your path is just truly so unique. It's not the path of anyone else. We have the Page of Wands in reverse and the Temperance card. The universe is saying, let go and let God, literally. Don't try to go about this in the best way that you can because you're going to be in page position. It's not going to work out. You're not, you know, allow the universe to bring this in for you, okay? Three of Wands in reverse, King of Wands in reverse, and then we have the Chariot and the Tower. So once things move forward, they're really gonna go really fast, and once you do meet your future wife, your future husband, your partner, it's gonna be like a whirlwind, very magical and mystical, and like, I just see like, I'm seeing the Cinderella carriage. Like, it's gonna be very much so like you have a fairy godmother and they bring it to you and they get you ready, and it's like this whole magical experience. But for you guys, it's truly gonna be so unique. Three of Wands in reverse, King of Wands in reverse. The more you try to focus on, this is the person I want, this is the person I need, the farther you're gonna get away from actual marriage. So that is the honest to goodness truth, what I have for you. Take this as confirmation if you already felt that. And yeah, you guys can hit me up on Etsy if you want a private reading. Don't forget to like this video, please. I appreciate it. Subscribe to my channel. And that was your pile. I'll talk to you later. Now offering 7-day vigil candles burned on my personal altar for money, transformation, romantic love, psychic ability, clearing negative energy, passion, power, and more. Tune into my radio show where I pull cards and play all the bangers on Station Head in the description. All right, group 2 with the blue stone. Let's get right into it, okay? Your path to your future wife, your future husband, your path to marriage, essentially. So, the first card we have, cards that are under your stone is, woo, we got a lot. Okay, helping children, forgiveness, suffering in silence, and envy. I feel like you guys have learned the hard way that what everyone else wants is not what you want. I feel like you were kind of, as a child, raised up to be a conformist. Someone who would do what they're told. Someone who was very much so boxed in. Someone who learned that obedience brought them love even. Ooh, some very low vibrational stuff here. But anyways, being raised that way or learning that through relationships taught you that that's not actually the way to love at all. So let's unpack this. Envy. I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges. Suffering in silence. I feel like you've saw people experience like a myriad of relationships. Like you've watched people in school date, and you couldn't get one date, or you envied other people and their partners, and you're like, why do these people around me have such great relationships when I don't? Like, why do I always get the difficult ones? Why do I always get the people who need healing? But I feel like there were some low vibrational things that you learned and you built your foundation on that taught you to go for certain people that needed healing or that attracted those type of people to you. And you learned that love is totally different than what you first experienced in your first couple of relationships or what you grew up around. Helping children, part of your life purpose involves teaching, guiding, and helping young people. I get a young soul energy with that. Like souls that need a lot of guidance, love, attention, teaching. You've been the teacher in a lot of your relationships. You've showed people genuine love, but I don't feel like it was reciprocated. Because it's kind of like the last day of school, you know? How we throw our papers up in the air, trash the school, and it's like these are the people who made it so we can have a great tomorrow. And we all know that teachers don't get paid very much, and we only have one janitor, so of course the teachers are going to help the janitor clean up the school. And it's like bittersweet because as a teacher you watch your students and you're so proud of them and, you know, happy that they get to, you know, go on and be great, but at the same time it's like a slap in the face, you know, almost like you don't feel appreciated, but you know that they're just kids and you know, they're just being kids. But at the same time it's like it feels like very low reward. So anyways, I feel like you guys have done that. In terms of relationship, your path to marriage has been very hard. Relationships for you guys have been very hard. Either you haven't had very many, you felt rejected, you learned about love in a different way, not through a whole bunch of relationships, but through observation, or learning of who you are, therefore you know what you need, or you've experienced low vibrational relationships, low vibrational childhood even. The last card we have is forgiveness. So forgiving people, for an understanding, like they're just a child, they're a young soul, you know, they don't know any better, is going to be a part of your process. Okay, so we have the third eye chakra, patience, and financial and material changes. So yeah, you definitely had to develop a lot of patience, and like I said, for you guys, I feel like your road to marriage has been very twisty, turny, windy. I feel like you've had to have a lot of patience with yourself and with others. Third eye chakra, I feel like you guys are very wise. I feel like you guys are very intuitive and you see straight through people. But this third eye chakra development has also taught you about the world and how it truly works and what it is that you truly want and need. And to see through the illusion of, you know, this couple that looks happy is truly happy. Like I hope you guys are following here. Your road to marriage has been seeing through the illusions. You've seen the dark side. You know whether or not a couple is truly happy. Like I said, I hope it resonates. I hope you understand what I'm saying. It's kind of hard to explain with the spiritual stuff. Financial and material changes. Your path has... Okay, so no. Financial and material changes, I feel like, is the energy moving forward. That's like a completely, you're like kind of like timeline hopping with that one. So let's get into the tarot and see how your life is going to change now. But I feel like the development, like you from point A to point B, developing, you know, who you are, I feel like that has been such a twisty, turny, windy road for you guys. Like I feel like you guys have really been through it. Like really been through it. 10 of Pentacles in reverse, 2 of Cups in reverse. Like 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Having to walk away from situations or having to allow situations to end that never ended up benefiting you. 2 of Cups in reverse. Failed relationships or no relationships. Like, and then it's like this very drastic change with the financial and material changes card. So I don't feel like you're going to see it coming when you finally get your happy ending. But what I can tell you is your road to marriage has been very tough. I can see that. It's clear as day. 8 of Cups. Walking away from relationships, closing cycles, teaching people things so that they can move on with their lives as well and be a better person. But it's bittersweet because it's like for the next person, you know? The Wheel of Fortune in reverse, King of Cups in reverse. You've ran into a lot of duds. Wheel of Fortune in reverse, a lot of misfortune. Okay, I get it. What's coming for group 2? I know it's very serendipitous and random how you run into love. We have the Devil, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Magician. Got it. So you guys are meant to manifest who it is that you're wanting. Now that you've learned everything that you have, you're in a position where you really have like a blank canvas. Create a vision board of what you want your marriage or your life to look like with your partner. Journal down, these are the qualities that I've discovered that I need in a partner. I like to write a letter versus just writing it down. Dear universe, these are the things that I'm looking for in a person. This is what I'm looking for. This is what I need. But with the Magician card, you've seen the light in the darkness. So you're being called to create from it. We have the Devil card here. You know what it is that you need to avoid, either through experience or either through watching of other people and self-development. You've seen the lowest lows. You know, being lonely and feeling like you'll never make a friend or have anyone who understands you or connect with anyone. You've seen it all. So you're being called to manifest your Ace of Pentacles, your person that is literally perfect for you. Don't doubt whether or not you know who this is, because here's the thing, your group 2. Here's the thing, group 2. You've been through so much that you've truly learned a lot and experienced a lot. You're no longer in a position where you're just a sheep, you know, waiting for the universe to bless you with the perfect person. You are the teacher. You've been the teacher. So tell the universe what to do for you. Lead, teach, you know, be the magician, the person who's mastered life. That's who you are. You've been through so much. I commend you. I feel like this to some degree as well. I've definitely been through a lot of BS that no one knows about. And with this Ace of Pentacles, you guys are meant to tell the universe, this is who I want. And I just heard 6 months. Within 6 months, that person will be there. But it's not until you have this realization that, oh, like I feel like without this tarot reading, you would intuitively come to this place where you're like, oh, I'm gonna manifest who I want now. And you may have done this before, but you may have manifested another lesson because you weren't here yet. So you guys, you're meant to tell the universe who it is exactly that you want through experience. And this is your true path to your person, to marriage. So yeah, that's what I have for you. You can hit me up on Etsy if you want a private tarot reading. Like this video, please. I appreciate it, you guys. Subscribe to my channel if you feel called to. And that was your pile. I'll talk to you later. Now offering 7-day vigil candles burned on my personal altar for money, transformation, romantic love, psychic ability, clearing negative energy, passion, power, and more. Tune into my radio show where I pull cards and play all the bangers on Station Head in the description. All right, group 3 with the Yellowstone, let's get right into it, okay? Your path to your future partner, your path to marriage, your husband, your wife. So, first of all, we have gratitude and foundations and achievements. And then we have journaling and truth. So a little bit of that manifesting energy that I was getting with group 2, but I don't want to associate this group with that pile too soon until we really unfold what's going on here. Journaling, consistently writing about your feelings and activities stirs creative ideas and builds your confidence as a writer. Now, if you specifically are a talented writer, whether it's, you know, you have something to share, you want to write a book, blog posts, you know, sharing day-to-day experiences, poems, stories, whatever, that's your message if specifically you are a literal good writer. Otherwise, I'm going to attribute this to manifesting who it is that you want for now, but we haven't even, you know, scratched the surface of your path. But for those of you who really are writers, or you're really called to be a writer, that is a part of your path. So we'll keep going. Gratitude. I am thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents. So again, I get this like reflective energy where it's like you're kind of reflecting on your life experiences. You may be called to write a memoir, or for some of you, you may be being called to share your life. But there's definitely some experience here, life experience, that's bringing you to your future partner. Foundation and achievement. So this is like getting a promotion. This is like climbing the corporate ladder, becoming an entrepreneur. Foundation and achievements. There's definitely some sort of status reached for you guys. And then we have truth. So truth can only come through experience or revelation. So you guys may be on a spiritual journey, or you may have been on a long journey in terms of like career, life development that is bringing you to your partner. Yeah, this is giving workplace drama a little bit. We have deception and envy and hope. So it's like people are very jealous of you because of your status. If you feel like you're in the very beginning of your life, you haven't accomplished anything yet, your path to marriage is going to be through your accomplishments in some way, somehow. And I'm getting a heavy money energy with this. Like it really does have to do with career. We have hope and awareness. That's what I was feeling before, where for some of you, this is about a spiritual journey leading you to your partner. But there's definitely some sort of ascension or level up that's bringing you to marriage. Yep. Then we have the Harmony card that popped out. So let's see what else we get. Group 3's path to marriage. For a lot of you, it has to do with getting a certain position, like accomplishing something. Ooh, we got the King of Cups here. Okay, I just heard alignment, and harmony is connected to that. Ten of Swords. A completion of a cycle leads you to the 10 of Cups. So this is like an energy of you really fighting to achieve your dreams, fighting to reach your goals. It may not even be fighting, just experience. Not every cycle is super, super hard. A lot of them just take a lot of time and include a lot of learning lessons. But for a lot of you, getting in alignment with the type of person you want is your path to marriage. So say you want to date someone who's financially abundant. This doesn't mean that you have to become a millionaire just because you want to be with someone who is a millionaire or really financially stable. This is like an energy of someone basically, you know, getting to the top of your game. So say you want to be a yoga instructor. A yoga instructor is not going to make as much money as someone who runs a Fortune 500, a CEO. Like it's not going to be the same. But a yoga instructor of your own studio, or leading, you know, one of the many yoga instructors, a part of a big organization, you know, getting to whatever the top of your goals and career looks like, aligning yourself in that way is what's going to lead you to your person. And it takes some time. It's taking time. And I feel like that's the most frustrating part of your journey, that it's such a process. It's truly a process. Yeah, a lot of hard work. We got the 7 of Wands and the World in reverse here. So this is like years of dedication and hard work. You guys, for you guys, I feel like a large part of your journey really does have to do with money. Whereas like group 1, a large part of their journey had to do with life purpose. It wasn't related to money. But with you guys, I feel like getting in a good financial standing is what's aligning you to your partner, because I feel like you want more for yourself. Even if you want to live more of a simple life, you still like want to be able to know that, you know, the future children that you may or may not have, or fur babies that you have, will be taken care of and won't have to worry about money. Not having to worry about money is important to you. You either crave stability, maybe you have heavy earth sign placements, or you maybe didn't grow up with a lot of money. Being financially stable is important to you. You also kind of look at relationships as a bit of a luxury. Like, people shouldn't date unless they can afford to, type of deal. So we have the 6 of Cups, the Page of Swords, and the Chariot in reverse. Honestly, your road to your partner is very tedious and long, if I'm being honest. Very careful you're going about this. We have the Tower and reverse at the bottom of the deck. So it's like, you know, very, very careful, very strategic. Your path to love is very specific. It's like just your path. It's not the path that everyone else kind of takes here. Very unique to you. But building yourself up first is what's going to put you in alignment with your future romantic partner. We have success. That's exactly what I was feeling. I'm like, yeah, their success really influences their path to their partner. And that's exactly what we have here. I know that there is no greater goal than to love, is what it says at the bottom of the card. Oof. And you're very, building confidence is going to be a big thing for you guys. I feel like you guys are very doubtful that aligning yourself, putting yourself in the same vibration, energy, or path as a romantic partner or of the type of person you want to date can actually work and get you there. But it's all energy, it's all frequency. All right. We have guilt, doubt, and adversity. You guys may have to break away from poverty mindset, because there's an element of guilt here, because you're having to cut off people. I feel like family. You're having to distance yourself from family because you want a higher quality of life, or people that you've grown up with. There's like this whole life path change, or this whole transcendence happening that's leading you to your partner, and your partner is not in your community that you've grown up in, or they're just like, it's almost like you're getting to go to private events with like upper echelon and things like that. Like, you know, the type of person that you crave will not be found in the places that you have access to when you start this journey. So like, you know, maybe you can only afford to go to like cheaper chain restaurants. You know, as you grow and develop, you'll be able to go to more expensive restaurants, and then you'll go to, you know, private places where you can dine, where you have to make a reservation months in advance, etc., and you get invited by chance. It's very serendipitous, but your path is very unique, and your person is not going to be found in the places that you've grown up to have access to. Guilt, I release beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. So you're having to release the fact that you're having to release the guilt itself. Like, you know what you want and deserve, and you're working hard to get it. Therefore, you know that you're deserving of what it is that you want. But there is still like a bit of sadness. It's bittersweet. It's like sweet because you're happy that you're getting what it is that you want, and you're happy that you're achieving the quality of life that you've always dreamt of. But it's bitter too, because it's like you're having to let go of family and create distance between, you know, friends and things like that, and that's never super happy and celebratory. I accept that challenges are the best way to learn, is what it says at the bottom of adversity. So to be honest, like I said, your path is long. If you've already been on quite a journey, then you're probably over the hardest parts. And then doubt, I release the need to know all the answers. So there's a level of question here and mystery here. And like I said, you know, I'm getting like private events and private things that not regular people don't know about, you know? So your path is very mysterious, and there's a lot of money coming in with it as well with you guys. So you're going to be living financially stable, abundant lives. But that's what I have for you. That's your path to your person. You can hit me up on Etsy if you want your own private tarot reading. Don't forget to like this video, please. I appreciate it. Subscribe to my channel, and that was your pile. I'll talk to you later. Now offering 7-day vigil candles burned on my personal altar for money, transformation, romantic love, psychic ability, clearing negative energy, passion, power, and more. Tune into my radio show where I pull cards and play all the bangers on Station Head in the description. All right, group 4 with the purple stone. Let's get right into it, okay? Your path to marriage. So the cards that we have that was under your stone are Rider's Group and Courage and Sacral Chakra and Happiness. So I immediately kind of feel an element of complete liberation, and liberation usually comes with some sort of suppression or oppression of self. So I do feel like you guys are having to go against the grain and really say, this is who I am, this is who I want, what I want. And you know, like for an example, you may be trying to be feminine. Like there's so many people online trying to teach you to be feminine, when really everyone has masculine and feminine energy. So you're gonna have to be masculine sometimes. So being feminine isn't always what attracts a masculine person, because if they're in their feminine energy, they're being emotionally tapped in, and you're also being feminine, you can't get anywhere. And that's not always what people are attracted to, even if they do identify as divine masculine. So I'm just using that as an example, because you guys are going on this journey of total liberation. So maybe right now you're trying to put out this, you know, feminine energy of this, you know, sensual feminine being, when really you're balanced, or really you're more of a, you know, Riri badass. And that's exactly the thing. Like people are, you know, when Rihanna, like, I want to be bad, but I'm perfectly good. Like the reason why people were so attracted to her is because she was truly herself, a siren. She's like, I'm a bad girl, I'm not a good girl. She had bright red hair before any of the girls were really dyeing their hair, besides like the emo girls at the time. Like they had all the, not even gonna get back into like the early 2000s, but you get what I'm saying. Like she was so different because she was truly herself. She's like, I've been through some and I'm not an angel, and this is who I am, take it or leave it. And people were eating it up. So I feel like you guys may be putting out an image that isn't exactly authentic, and being liberated is bringing you closer to your future husband, wife, partner, person. Happiness, I'm aware that being happy means that I'm on the right path. So the happier you genuinely feel with your day-to-day life, the closer you're gonna be to your person. And I resonate with this energy because me personally, I live a life that is genuinely happy. I love to read, I love to stay inside, I'm a homebody, I love cozy feels, I love soft things, I love a good aesthetic, and you know, a lot of people are like, you're so boring, you're wasting your 20s, and it's like, I'm genuinely happier than I've ever been in my life. Happier than I was when I was trying to, you know, put out this image of who I was, you know? So people may not agree with the way that you live your life, or they may, you know, look at your life and scoff, but you're genuinely happy. We have the sacral chakra. You're very turned on and very genuinely in a sensual energy because you're feeling yourself. When you look in the mirror, you see yourself for exactly who you feel you are. Your projection is true. It's not, you know, this painted face of someone who you're not. So your path to your future partner is going to be a path of authenticity. We have writer's group and courage. First of all, it definitely takes a lot of guts to do this. Writers group, create or join a writers group to gain inspiration, friendship, and support. I don't feel like specifically for everyone it's gonna be a writers group that's gonna do this. I feel like this is more of a card of camaraderie and being around like-minded people. People who are also manifesting and scripting the same type of life or the same type of goals, the same type of whatever. I feel like that's really what the energy of the card is, telling you to get around people who are also like you, genuinely, not like who you pretend to be because society says that's the cool kids or that's the people who are abundant. Truly being yourself. So let's keep going, you guys. Your path to your person, absolutely, partnerships and alliances. Your path to your person is going to come through connecting with people who are genuinely like you, not people who are putting out this idea of who they are and like they're fake. They just want to go viral, social media obsessed. Like, if you don't like social media, get off of it. Get off of it. We have shadow, movement, choices, and decisions. So addressing and being vulnerable, addressing who you really are, like, it's gonna take some shadow work, you guys. And that may be what the writers group card is talking about as well, journaling to the universe and really doing that work to discover like where things went wrong, where things came from. Like, did your parents tell you to do this? Did you learn to do this through school, or is this who you truly are? We have power, victory and success, and material and spiritual prosperity. Definitely a spiritual kind of ascension type of process happening here for you. Victory and success. I feel like you guys are truly living the life that you want to live, and that's what's putting you in alignment with your future partner. Because here's the thing, I was telling somebody this in a private reading the other day. They kept hitting their head. They could not get a relationship that actually resonated with them. So we tap into the tarot and we realize, dude, you've been putting out an energy that's totally fake. Like, that's not who you really are. So you're attracting these people who are attracted to the energy you're putting out, but once it gets to the nitty gritty, you're not resonating with them because you put out a false frequency, a false vibration of this is who you are. So of course you're not actually compatible. And so many people do that, and I learned that through the hard freaking way. It's really unfortunate. But a lot of people do. A lot of people learn the hard way. Like, you know, if you put out an illusion, you're going to attract someone who's not actually in alignment with you because you're not putting out who you actually are. And it takes a lot of courage. It takes a lot of faith, but you guys are gaining spiritual power. We got the Wheel of Fortune and the Tower card. As I cut the deck, Wheel of Fortune and the Tower. That's a complete 180, complete turnaround. Gaining a lot of power, but there's like a lot of risk, a lot of reward, a lot of risk too. Material prosperity though, through this process, you're gaining a lot of financial success as well. So maybe you're actually doing the career that you're meant to do, not trying to be an influencer just because that's in, not trying to be a tarot card reader just because that's, you know, a lick everybody's hitting nowadays. You know, doing something that genuinely resonates with you is what's bringing you to your King of Wands and that Star card to your wish fulfillment. Seven of Swords in reverse, Eight of Cups in reverse. Rewriting your story, Seven of Swords in reverse. Not, you know, crossing yourself, being who you truly are. And it's so hard. Because Seven of Swords is a very self-sabotaging energy. I'm glad that it's in reverse because that lets me know, like, when you stop self-sabotaging by putting out a fake image or trying to go for a certain person that you don't really want, that's when you actually get what you really want. King of Cups in reverse, the High Priestess in reverse. There is a level of unknown and magic here, but you're tapping in, Page of Swords in reverse. You're tapping into who you truly are, not who the world tells you you should be. And that's when you're getting your true happiness. A whirlwind, you guys. That is what I have for you. You can hit me up on Etsy in the description below if you'd like your own private tarot reading. Don't forget to like this video, please. I appreciate it. Subscribe to my channel. That was your reading group 4. That is your pile to your life partner, okay? I love you. Be careful what you wish for. And I will see you in the next one. Now offering 7-day vigil candles burned on my personal altar for money, transformation, romantic love, psychic ability, clearing negative energy, passion, power, and more. Tune into my radio show where I pull cards and play all the bangers on Station Head in the description.